Good morning, crafty YouTube friends. It's Rena, and I'm coming to you this morning with a project for Elegant Embellishments. This will be my last DT project for the month of March, and it is a creation I made as a commissioned project for Nancy. Hi, Nancy. And I'm going to move my sign. And I'm going to have to reposition the camera. And here is my creation. And this is an altered birdhouse, as you can probably see. Nancy had asked me to create a YouTube name sign for her. And I realized this is actually a little bit big. My name sign is kind of big too. And I like them to be unique and different. I don't particularly like my name sign for Elegant Embellishments. It's on a, it's a one-dimensional sort of thing. I mean, it's 3D with the popped up stuff, but it's flat. And I really like having things that are unique. So, I mean, you guys have all seen, I'm going to show you real quick, my YouTube name sign. So, yeah, very, very 3D and heavy. Ugh. So, I created this using a lot of Dee's products, and I'm going to start with the top of the birdhouse. I used a beautiful paper line that was designed for grandmas and grandpas, and you can see there at the top it says, "You are cherished." I love that. A beautiful butterfly with a feather trail, and I used, let me turn it around, easier to see back here. I used this eyelet lace, this ivory eyelet lace, which I absolutely love that lace from Dee's store. And I love this crocheted lace as well. I've used it a number of times. So I layered that with some pom-pom trim underneath. This is a sentiment from the paper collection. Everything is better at Grandma's. Then on this side, I covered the rest of it with the beautiful papers. I added some flowers and a little bird nest with some eggs there. More of the pretty laces and trims from Dee's store. And then across the front, this is another crocheted lace that Dee has in her store. And I love how ruffly it is, and it's stretchy as well. And then I just intertwined some pink and cream colored pearls and put it on there. There's my sweet little bird that I had in my stash, and I layered some what is that, burlap underneath her. And then right here is where I started the actual name. Nancy's name for her YouTube channel is Sweet Nana Farm. And she said that her grandson had named her channel and that she liked birds. And I kind of just went with this theme since she liked birds. And I really love how this came together. So Sweet is from a different paper collection. But I just layered on that same paper collection. I made a little banner out of the name Nana, which I guess is what her grandson calls her. And then I used these little wood pieces that already had the letters on them. And I just textured those up with Snow-Tex. So that is the top. And I used this pretty little, I used pink twine, and then I pulled some of this out of the burlap, and excuse my fingers, I'm working on another project. Then down at the bottom, I used, so the base of the birdhouse was a square, and I decided I wanted it bigger at the bottom. So I bought a piece of round wood from Michael's. It was, I think, like 6 inches. And I put these little bead feet on it. I used this pretty polka dot lace trim from Dee's store. Really, really cute polka dot lace. I have been waiting for the right project to come along to use that, and just really, really love that. And I think it's really inexpensive as well, and it's stretchy also. And then I layered, of course, one of my all-time favorites from Dee's store, and this is her baby butt, her pink baby butt trim. And she has a variety of colors, so definitely check those out because they're so soft and they're so delicate and pretty. I think I have a mint green as well, maybe even a black. So check that out. Then the next thing I did was I made this large burlap bow, and I had just gotten this burlap, and I wasn't real sure what I was going to do with it, but I thought it seemed very farm-like, the burlap. So I wanted to use that, and then I kind of curled it, and I hot glued it into the position that I wanted it. And then I added my flower cluster. And I've got a lot of different varieties of flowers, and I textured them all with the Snow Tex. And inspired by Leonie, I added stickles in with the Snow Tex. I love it. And there's some fabric and organza flowers mixed in with the paper flower clusters. And then I added this cute little crocheted heart that I got in my swap with Leonie. She had sent me quite a nice variety of these little hearts. And because Leonie is so awesome and so wonderful, I thought it would be wonderful for Nancy if I used one of her crochet hearts on this project, since her and her grandson have such a wonderful relationship. I also pulled some pieces out of the burlap and just kind of curled them here. Then around the back, I also have a little frame just gifted to me by Leonie, and it said, "My bag is packed and I'm heading to Grandma's." And I thought this was also really cute since her grandson had named her channel. And I got some glue strings right here that I missed. I rolled up a little piece of burlap and I wrapped a piece of the paper collection around it, and then I put these 2 little flowers and tied a bow like if it was a secret note inside. And then I had this little basket in my stash with this teddy bear. I had bought a little shadow box at the Goodwill store, and the teddy bear and the basket, and there was a little table and some stuff in the shadow box, but it was all just hodgepodge. It looked terrible. So I pulled it all out. I've already used the shadow box on something else, but I had this in my stash, and it's got little apples in it, and I put a couple of flowers as well. And then the teddy bear was also in that shadow box, and although he doesn't look very shabby chic, I thought he also looked kind of farm-like in a way. And I also thought, because Nancy's grandson had named her channel, that he would be a good addition to this project. She obviously loves him very much in order to have let him name her YouTube channel. So I added the teddy bear, and when I sent Nancy the pictures of the project, she said, "You didn't know this, but my grandson collects teddy bears." And I was just so happy to hear that. So really cool. I added this also from the paper collection. It said "Spoiled Rotten," and I thought that was good because grandmas always spoil their grandchildren rotten. I know because I'm a grandma. And I decided to add this little dangle heart. I'm not sure where it came from. I think it was probably gifted to me. And then I added some more strands from the burlap and made a little bow for it. So there you go. That is my last March creation for Elegant Embellishments. Nancy, I'm so glad you love it. And as soon as I'm done with this video, I'm packaging it up and I'll be on my way to the post office a little later. Okay, everybody, have a happy scrappy day. Head over to Elegant Embellishments, and please don't forget that if you are going to make a purchase over $15, please use my code RINA, R-I-N-A 15, and you will get 15% off any order over $15. There's going to be a drawing coming up on April the 2nd for a secret project I've already created, and anyone who uses my code through the end of March, the last day of March, will be entered into that drawing. So check it out, and thanks again for watching. See you soon. Bye.